when George Lucas wanted to change the voice in Darth Vader, he thought of Orson Welles as the voice of Darth Vader, and then he thought, well, Orson might be too recognizable, so he chose this guy from Mississippi, raised in Michigan, who stuttered, and that was me.
James Earl Jones, a pleasure to meet you. I know you don't want to talk about awards, but we'd like to say congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you.
You are a man with a very impressive film CV, as we saw there, but also you have done an awful lot of work on the stage which people in the West End may not know about, but you're always on Broadway, as far as I can see. Shakespeare, Of Mice and Men, The Iceman Cometh, on Golden Pond. Do you have a true love, movies or the stage?
I love them all. I'm trained primarily for the stage, and but I count myself as a centipede. A monopede is one who acts only in movies or stage. I want to do all of it. So I'm a quadrupede at the moment.
This, as I understand it, is the first time that an all-black cast has been put into Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. It was in Broadway first, and as Nina says, has come to the West End. Has that changed the interpretation of the play at all?
No, it's still Tennessee Williams. There are only a few words that have been changed. For instance, Big Daddy is referred to as a redneck, as Burl Ives played him. Well, I'm a redneck. I'm from Mississippi, a country boy, but my neck isn't red. So we changed that to field hand, things like that. Tennessee Williams in 1974 went back and revised all the vulgar language that he had apologized for. He used words like frig and rut for the nasty words, you know. And so now we say the full-out nasty words.
Don't say them now, will you?
Huh?
Don't say them now, will you?
I can't, but I enjoy saying them every night at the Novello Theatre.
How much has the audience enjoyed this particular production?
It's amazing. They did in New York, and I'm surprised that the audiences here enjoy the same thing. Tennessee is full of humor, such humor that he giggled at his own lines.
Has the fact that it's a black cast affected the audience at all, do you think, the makeup of the audience?
Oddly enough, it has brought in more black people. I didn't know there were so many black people in London. In New York, yeah, they came out in droves. In a way, because they had not had the habit of going to Broadway or to West End. Now I hope they develop the habit, because there's good stuff going on in the so-called professional theatre.
In your film work, you're known famously, as we've shown, for really your voice. And in this production, you've talked about the fact that one of the things you overcame was a childhood stutter. Was it difficult to talk about that?
Well, is it difficult to talk about it? It's difficult to talk, period. It's easy for you to say, as they say. I had a teacher who understood that I love language. And stutterers become good listeners. And we begin to appreciate great language, especially when we can't say it. And we love people who can say it. We love to listen to people who give great orations. One of my first records was Orson Welles doing a audio version of Moby Dick. I used to listen to that all the time. In fact, when George Lucas wanted to change the voice in Darth Vader, he thought of Orson Welles as the voice of Darth Vader, and then he thought, well, Orson might be too recognizable, so he chose this guy from Mississippi, raised in Michigan, who stuttered, and that was me.
Absolutely fascinating. James Earl Jones talking to us a little earlier.
Yeah, lovely man.